My luck has finally run out. It's finally happened. I didn't think this would happen to my RS660. Do I need a new engine? What is going on, y'all? This is XIII. Welcome back to the channel. Have a short update video for y'all today. And as you can see from the title and thumbnail, it's not a happy one. The footage in the video is from previous videos since I can't ride my RS660 right now, but more on that later. Let's just dive right into it. So the other day, I noticed a few drops of oil on the garage floor after a, relatively short and just chill ride. Maybe about 20-30 minute ride, that's it. I took a look at the belly and there were splashes of oil on the fairing, and I could see leaks on the engine and the water pump areas. As you can see from these pictures, the leak looks kind of diffused, meaning it's not one specific area that it's coming from. At this point, my thought was, dang, my luck has finally run out. It's finally happened. I didn't think this would happen to my RS660, but my bike has become a negative stat for the 660 platform. Then my mind kind of jumped to, do I need a new engine? The bike vibrates so much at times, sometimes it can be hard to tell. Is it just the nature of the bike, or is there actually something going on in the engine itself, So after logically thinking about it, I had thought it could also just be that there's just a few bolts that need retorquing, and that's it. At this point, I thought about just retorquing these bolts myself versus taking it to the dealership. Taking it to the dealer just to retorque some bolts would be silly. But, I realized my warranty would be expiring soon, and I have a couple other things that I wanted to have checked out just in case. You guys already know about the quick shifter issue that I had. If you're new to the channel, here's a clip of that quick shifter issue. Basically, the quick shifter would not work. Can't quick shift up or auto blip down, but I could still manually clutch in and out of the gears and just ride the motorcycle perfectly fine. The other issue that I noticed is when I ride the bike initially on a cold start and I use the front brake enough to compress the front forks, the oil pressure alarm actually starts flashing sometimes. It was part of the reason why my mind had initially jumped to, do I need a new engine? When I saw that leak. It only happens on a cold start and usually just 1 to 2 times, and then it just goes away. I looked into it earlier and I've checked my oil levels and everything's been pretty solid. It doesn't affect the ride in any way, and like I mentioned, once the bike is adequately warmed up, even on really hard braking, the alarm does not show up. So at this point, worst case scenario was that I needed a new engine, and then best case scenario would be that some of these bolts just needed retorquing because the engine vibrates so much. That can happen, right? They can come loose a little bit. What I ultimately ended up doing is taking it to the dealer that's about 10 minutes away. I decided to just ride the bike there since it didn't seem like a big leak and it was close enough. If my dealer was further, I'd probably have the bike towed, but there's that. I just dropped it off, so let's see what they find after running their diagnostics. Anyways, just a short update for y'all. Stay tuned for part 2 once I hear back from the dealer and get the issue all sorted and fixed. Comment down below if you have any thoughts as to what it may be so I can relay that to the dealer. But as always, thumbs if you enjoyed it, vaporize that sub button if you loved it, and I'll catch you legends in the next one. Peace.